You guys, what's up? Welcome back to SempreInter TV. As always, cooking up the best transfer news related to Inter. And today we just got confirmation from Gianluca Di Marzio, so top tier source, that Inter have almost completed a deal for 23-year-old Italian midfielder from Sassuolo, Stefano Sensi. The 1995 born midfielder was linked with Milan in the past few days, but it looks like Don Beppe, Don Ausilio have swooped in and pretty much closed the deal on a loan with option to buy. So a loan of 5 million euros with an option to buy of around 22 to 25 million euros at the end of the next season. And also there's been rumors of a counterpart also as part of the deal, so one of the Inter's youth players. It hasn't been confirmed which youth player is yet. One of the names that Di Marzio is saying is Edoardo Vargani, very young striker from the Inter Primavera, 2001 born. And the other name being thrown around is Gravillon, the young centre-back. So not quite sure on that part yet, but it looks like this deal is very near to completion. And I think it's a really good deal. I mean, very similar to the Politano deal we did with Sassuolo last year. 5 million, we have him for a season. Young Italian player with a lot of potential. If it doesn't go well, it's 5 million spent, could be a lot worse in this transfer market, in this market at the moment with these crazy prices. 25 million doesn't sound like too much of a bad deal. I think he's rumored to be the direct replacement for Borja, who is on his way out apparently. Fiorentina are trying to close the deal to take him back to Fiorentina. That's where Inter signed him from. The rumoured fees are around 2 to 3 million pounds, euros. And of course Borja has hefty wages as well on the bill, so that will be a nice little chunk of money that I guess will go straight into the investment for Sensi, the 5 million euros. And I think he's a ready-made replacement for Borja. Small, very technical midfielder, often compared to Verratti. I think that is really a really good comparison. I don't like comparing players, but when you watch Sensi play, he's very small, only weighs around 65 kilograms, very similar style of play, both footed, very comfortable on the ball, likes to pick a pass, likes to come deep. Not very good at running off the ball, just as Verratti isn't. Quite nifty on the ball, he's got good close control and dribbling. Doesn't have many goals in him. Like Verratti this season, he has the 3 goals and 4 assists. In his earlier part of the career, he was compared to Pirlo. You could see the comparisons there. He was very much a midfield maestro, likes to spray the ball around. Has moved a bit further up the pitch in his recent career at Sassuolo, but he's definitely, I think, made for that kind of regista role. That's where Borja used to play. If Brozovic wasn't playing, he would take over the mantle of regista. And I think that was a big problem in last season, because Borja only had about 55 minutes in his legs, unfortunately. Very high quality technical player, but his aging legs didn't help. And we definitely needed someone else that comes in and can take over the mantle from Brozovic when he's not there, or even challenge Brozovic for the starting berth. And Sensi, he's broken into the Italian national team as well this season. He's really stepped up to finally live up to his earlier reputation in his career, where a lot of people, as I said, compared him to Pirlo. His breakout season has been the past season. Kevin Prince Boateng, who played there in this past season, said Stefano Sensi was the player that surprised him the most at the club. Kevin Prince Boateng on Sensi said, "I didn't know about him before, but he has so much quality, very similar to Verratti. He can play for a top team. Well, I guess he will be. He's aggressive, skillful, perfect pass on him, and great control." That's a top player like Kevin Prince Boateng speaking very highly of Sensi. Overall, I'm very happy with this deal. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Sensi, is he the type of signing you were expecting, or you expect better from Inter? One thing I have to say, the signing of Sensi does not mean that we won't sign Barella. The negotiations for Barella are still ongoing. He is away with the Italy under-21 team, so that deal might take a while to complete. Cagliari is standing very firm on their request of around 50 million, and Inter don't want to go over the 40 million mark. So it'll be interesting if they manage to find a deal, because from the reports that came out, they're saying that Marotta will not go over 40 million, and that's his final offer of 36 million plus add-ons, going up to 40 million, and that is Inter's last offer. So it's in Cagliari's ballpark now to understand what they need to do, because Barella has said that he wants to come to Inter. He's been an Inter fan. Nainggolan is his idol. He's rejected Roma's approach. PSG have also come in for him recently, since Leonardo has gone back to PSG. He's going to buy the whole of Serie A again probably. So that could be, a big threat to Inter signing Barella, because they will go over the 40 million mark if they need to. But going back to Sensi, I've got a few little stats here to kind of understand what type of player he is. He has an 89% passing completion rate from this past season, and only a 0.6 dribbles completed per 90 minutes, which shows you exactly what type of player he is really. He's a player that likes to keep the ball. He's not really a carrier of the ball. He's average over 48 passes per game. As I said, very both-footed, and doesn't really take many shots on goal, only just below one shot per game per 90 minutes. So he's definitely not a box-to-box type midfielder, but he will definitely elevate the technical quality of this team. So that's it guys for today. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Stefano Sensi? As always guys, please like and subscribe, much appreciated. As always, Forza Inter!